Well, welcome back, everyone. We got the one and only Hope Stokes Hefner here with us from Visit Amarillo. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fantastic now that I'm here, of course.
Well, I'm glad to have you here, and I feel like every time, I mean, if Hope walks in the room, we know we've got a lot of events to talk about. It's one of those things we have to, really narrow it down because there's so much going on. We just only got so much time in Second Cup. So what have we got to talk about today? Because, I mean, we're rolling our way into the fall season. Temperatures trying to cool down a little bit. So we want folks to get outside and have fun before all the cold weather comes in, right?
Yeah, it's a fantastic time to be outdoors. And as you said, there's lots happening. I actually counted over 40 events we have on the calendar for this week.
Yep.
So we're not going to go through all of them. Again, visit Amarillo.com to see all of them. But to mention a few that are outdoors, starting tonight is Jazztober, one of my favorite events of the year.
Yes.
It's on the Bivens lawn. That's 1000 South Polk. You can head out there. It's from 6 to 7:30 every Tuesday in October. Paladaro Canyon's having lots of events. They do every month, but again, with the outdoors and temperatures, it's so great to be outside, including their full moon hike. They have their star parties, women's hike, lots of different activities with them. Cottonwood Fair is this weekend.
Yes.
That is 11th and 12th, this Saturday and Sunday. If you've never been out there, I know y'all were saying y'all have had some promotions going. That's a really cool, unique event.
Full
so
outfits.
It really seems like we had King Richard here in studio this past week, and so it really seems like a pretty interesting experience for sure, but definitely one you can't miss on this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, of course, the Amarillo International Film Festival. That's part of our office. That is happening the 9th through the 11th this week. So really excited about that one. We're going to have over 60 films being featured from over 8 countries. So there will be everything from seminars, panels, and of course just the regular screening. So come out and support the film community in Amarillo and learn something, hopefully.
Yes, and kind of speaking on that, I mean, that's just crazy to know that all of these people are coming here to Amarillo. So what has that been like, planning this event? I know that y'all start planning this event far in advance, to get everyone here, but really just highlighting us as a community, Amarillo as a community, and what we have to offer. What's that been like?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Amarillo Film Commission is part of Visit Amarillo's office. I really got to give credit to Sherman Bass and his all the volunteers that have really helped put that together. There's lots of planning that goes behind it. It's a year-long thing. So I have not been fully involved. I've helped with the marketing some. I don't want to take credit where it's not due, but definitely the Film Commission has been in charge of that and leading it. They do a fantastic job. This is the second one, and it has grown quite a bit, so really excited to watch that event grow. And of course, it's taking place at Arts in the Sunset, which is just a phenomenal venue. They do such a good job, so yeah, come check it out.
Yeah, definitely sounds like one we got to check out for sure. And talk about that a little more, just the fact that Amarillo has an international film festival. I mean, I feel like, you always read about international film festivals. It's like the fancy things in France and everything like that. But we have it right here in Amarillo. And talk about just how that's a great opportunity to expand the culture of Amarillo as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, we're not really thought of by locals as a film destination or a community, but we absolutely are. What I always tell people is, especially people internationally, when they think of Texas or wanting to visit or have a Western experience, they're thinking of Amarillo. That's portrayed often in different films that happen. So I think it's a great way, and film tourism is a huge aspect of tourism in itself. Think, people go to, is it El Paso to see Breaking Bad house all the time? It really is an entire section of tourism in itself. So it's opening doors for us with the support, again, of the Amarillo Film Society alongside the commission, the Film Commission here at Visit Amarillo. Lots of big things happening and doors being open tourism-wise.
Yes, and I know you said tons of events happening in October, which I feel like we can attest here because we are booked solid, on Second Cup with just so many things happening. It is October, but with other events happening, what's the best way to do that? You had mentioned your website, right?
Yes, visitamarillo.com is definitely the best place to get all of this information. You can sign up for our newsletter, The Weekly Edit. It will give you a quick rundown of all of the events to look forward week by week, so it's a little bit more consumable. And again, that's visitamarillo.com to find all of that information.
Yes, and so what's next after this week? After this week, I mean, you have so many things going on, so what's coming up next?
There's lots of things happening. I would be remiss if I did not mention that in 2026, we are hitting the 100th anniversary of Route 66. So expect lots of things happening with that. One more event to mention on the list here would be Hops and Shops Fall Festival at Old Tascosa Brewery. That is on historic 6th Street. That will be on the 12th, so this weekend. So get out there, get excited for the centennial, and you'll be hearing lots of activity around that from me in upcoming weeks.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Perfect. Well, of course, always a pleasure to visit with you, Hope. And of course, like I said, got to check out visitamarillo.com because there are so many things that do happen right here in our area. When we come back here in a little bit, we'll talk about Panhandle Community